Hello and welcome to McKillop Library Online. In this video, we'll explore how to refine search results using an advanced field searching limiter, and also explore very useful information that we can gather from article records in the CINAHL database. We're going to set up our search that we've been working on, emotional intelligence and nursing. And in this case, we're going to be looking more at a specific author. Now, when you start researching in a subject area, you're going to start to notice authors who are appearing more frequently and who are publishing very actively. And you might want to explore their specific work. So in this case, as I've been setting up searches in this particular area, I've noticed a researcher by the name of Estelle Codier. And so we're going to set up a search so that we can explore work just that has been published by her. I can set this search up by selecting a specific field. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of them here, and we're going to select the author field, type in her name, and generate our search. You're going to see a dramatic decrease in our search results, in this case 17, and that is reflected in our current search box over here with the keywords and this author field. I did not type her full name in here, and that was intentional because different publications present the author in different ways. So in this first journal up at the very top, they have published the author's full name. But then in another article, say down here in this particular journal, they're presenting the author just with the first initial. So by adding just the last name, we're sure to capture all of the articles published by this particular author. I also didn't add any other filters here because the purpose of this particular search is to find out everything that this database is indexing on a particular author. All right, so let's say I'm interested in this particular article here, Emotional Intelligence, Caring, and Generational Differences in Nurses. I can find out more about the article by clicking on the title. It opens up the article record. And there's lots of information up here. There's more information about the authors and their professional affiliation if I click on her name. I can find out more information about the publication by clicking on it. It gives me where it's published. There's a description of what the journal covers, how frequently it's published, whether or not it's peer-reviewed. So there's a bunch of more information in here. I can also access the full text to the article in this particular case by clicking on the link, and it would take me directly to it. Also, there's some useful tools over here on the right, two of which I want to point out, the Cite tool and the Permalink. We'll start with this one. All right, the Permalink, when I click this link, you're going to see a new link that's been generated right here in the center of the page. This is called a permalink or a persistent link. This will allow you to get back to this article record so that you can open up and read the full text. This could be useful to present this persistent link to a reader so that they can read the article. Unlike a web page where you might go up to the top and grab the web address from the search box, a database does not work the same way. We're in a live search session at this moment, and as soon as I close this search box, this link will cease to exist. So in order to get back to this page, you need to use the permanent link in order to get back to the article. Otherwise, you have to execute the search all over again. Okay, and another useful tool is the Cite tool. This presents a bunch of different citation styles, and in nursing you're using APA, and so you just scroll there and then you can copy and paste the full citation and put that into your document. All right, so just to recap, we've been looking at very specific field searching, in this case the author field, to give us much more precise results. We've been exploring the various information that we can find by exploring an article record and how useful it can be to us. I don't know if I mentioned the abstract. This is a summary of what the article's about, and that can help you whether to decide if you want to go further with your research. And then we also have explored a couple of useful tools over here on the right side of the page. Remember that there are many ways that you can get in touch with us here at McKillop Library by clicking on the Help menu and opening the Ask a Librarian. This gives you many different ways that you can contact a librarian and get more information.